Okay. This is always a matter of personal preference. Nobody really likes getting stung. So we're going to talk about, Dana is over there. I'm going to show you some suits. People always want to know what type of suit they should buy or they can't have. We offer two different types, essentially. This is a standard cotton suit. It's a heavy duty zipper, lots of pockets, and a mesh veil here to protect you. This is a full suit, and again, it's a matter of preference. You can buy a full suit, you can buy a half, just a jacket. I always find them a little awkward. I don't really wear one, but they're nice to have until you feel comfortable around bees. This is another type. It's a step up as well. It's called a ventilated one. It's a see-through mesh. It enables cool breezes to come through because you get very hot in the summertime when you're working with in a yard. Gloves. Can I grab a jacket as well? Yeah, give me a jacket. Another option is simply a jacket. And if I have to wear it, I like a jacket just because I can wear pants, I can wear shorts, I can wear what I want. It's easier to get in and out of this. But again, it's a protective garment. You may still get stung through it. Nothing is a guarantee, but it's a much more difficult to get stung through a suit. Do you need one? Depends on personal preferences and how comfortable you are with them. Most people will start with one and they will graduate from a suit to a jacket, and eventually, possibly, none. It's good to have if you have visitors as well. So I always recommend keeping them around. I always recommend getting one anyways, because sometimes you're going to get an angry hive or something happens. You're just not going to feel comfortable going around them. If you get more bees, more hives, I find when I go through a yard that's got 20, 25 hives in it, by the time I've gone through the first 5 or 6, the bees know I'm there. And they're getting a little bit antsy. I may upgrade, put a jacket on or something. Gloves, again, or another. This is just a standard leather glove. There's an upgrade as well, a vented glove, which is a heavier duty, comes right up the arm. Gloves are good to prevent stings on your hand, but they're also much more awkward to work in a hive. It's harder to pull a frame out, but until you get used to handling bees and working around bees, I recommend starting with a glove. Gloves, besides being cumbersome, can also transmit diseases as well because they get sticky, they get what you're going from one hive to another. You can transfer a lot of things. And eventually, when your fingers start sticking together, you realize that you don't really need them. Helmets. This one is just a standard safari hat. It takes a veil that drops over it as well. It's very lightweight. You also look cool. One of the most popular sellers that we have, and that I recommend that you'll find, every beekeeper has some type of veil. This is just a very basic, it's a hat with a veil built into it. It'll protect your face from stings. It's lightweight. It's you're going to want to get something like this if you're working with your bees. And what do we